Hi, welcome back to the week 17 of J2L Lifestyle Discipleship. I hope and pray that the Lord is granting you more understanding, but more importantly, you are growing in the J2L lifestyle, because the purpose of this whole discipleship program is more than just studying the book of Joel and understanding it. I think that's important, but more than that, the main goal and objective of this 52 weeks discipleship is really to help us to grow in the J2L lifestyle, because the main purpose and the objective of the book of Joel, when Prophet Joel wrote it many years ago, even though it's specifically pertaining to the nation of Israel, but give us the clearest instruction of how we should respond in times of crisis. We have been talking about it over the last 14-15 weeks about the impending crisis that's coming, but we can turn the tide, and if we respond in accordance to the way that God desires, we can actually turn the crisis into the greatest revival that we have ever experienced, even in the church history. So I want to continue to encourage and remind us, this is more than just growing in more knowledge so that we can do some teaching or debate or discussion. I think there's a place to discuss, there's a place to teach, but more than that, I think the goal is we want to inspire each and every one of us to grow into this lifestyle. Because the key, even right now, is to understand and to live it out. Because if you search the teaching of Jesus, especially pertaining to end time, at the end of every of his teaching, he always end with an exhortation. Be wise, watch and pray. If you understand the scripture, if the scripture mention a specific exhortation more than one time, you know that it is very important. At the end of every Jesus teaching, he always exhort the people of God to be wise and to be watchful. 9 times in the gospel, Jesus taught end time in Matthew 24 and 25, Mark 13, Luke chapter 21. He always end with be wise and be watchful. At the end of the day, the whole J2 discipleship is about helping us to be wise and to be watchful. Watchful is more than just prayer. Every time we talk about watch and pray, it's 2 distinct call of God for us. Watch means to actually pay attention. Pray is to engage the very heart of God so that we grow in intimacy and we grow strength in our spirit, and in our heart. But the key word is really be wise and watchful. Watchful is about paying attention to what God is calling us. The book of Joel is give us the clearest instruction of what God is calling us to pay attention and what specifically to cultivate this lifestyle. And if we are wise, we will want to cultivate this lifestyle because it's so important. Wisdom in the Bible is more than just knowing something. Knowing something is important, but if we know something and we do not respond and do anything about it, actually it's not wisdom. If we do not know, it's called ignorant. If we know and we do not respond and do something about it, the Bible calls it foolish. So I pray and ask that even as we continue this J2L lifestyle, may we be wise, more than just understand what God requires of us, more than just watching. May we be wise that we actually cultivate the lifestyle and live it out. May God give you greater understanding. May God stir your heart, even in this week 17 of J2L lifestyle, as you read and meditate on Joel 1, verse 13 and 14. May He give you wisdom. May He give you grace to grow to be that J2L lifestyle disciples that Jesus is looking for in such a time as this. God bless you.